Hey guys, today I'm gonna share a very intriguing and interesting story about us or about those they are procrastinating or they are planning to learn English or they are planning to enhance their effective communication skill so long ago, but still they did not start. Why? Because nowadays we are obsessed with a mounting responsibility, burdens, and to tackle with this, right? To tackle with this, our thought or our plan is surrounded or keeps on surrounding by the layer of frustration and anxiety. Yes, this happens. We are so obsessed nowadays, so obsessed layer of with the layer of frustration and anxiety. Yes, and likewise, what plan we have, what we have thought to achieve, to attain, we are not attaining that. And one of the great challenges is only this. This is called obsession. Yeah, only this, that we are obsessed with the burden that we have, the commitment that we carry on daily basis. Or yes, this is what we are not able to fulfill, what actually sometimes we plan. Or today I'm gonna with a small story, but the story means a lot. Yeah, I stumble upon this story and it makes a sense. So the story goes like this. There is a man who tries to thrive or grow his business. Everybody wants that is not for him. But the story goes like this. The man wants to thrive his business, grow his business, nourish his business, flourish his business. But what was his plan? It was not going as it is, what he wanted. One day he sat or he thinks, what should I do? And he observed, he understood that there is something that is causing an obstacle in the growth of the business. So within few days, he comes across information, or that information is like there is a wise man who lives, I think, few hours on distance from that place. The man thinks to meet the guy, or he plans. After a few days, he starts going, or he leaves his home to meet the guy. Ultimately, the target was to resolve the problem, and he wandered through desert around 2 hours to reach the place. And when he reached the place, he saw the astonishing, beautiful castle. And he went inside, but there was already many people over there because nowadays, a lot of people are there. They all have problems. So many people were already in queue. So he has to stop. He has to wait. After 2 hours, he get a chance, or the wise man came, meet to him, and he shared. So there happens a chunk of conversation for a few minutes. But the wise man suggested him like, man, I don't have much time, but meanwhile, what do I suggest you? Please take a round of my castle. And during that, meanwhile, this wise man handed him a teaspoon. In that teaspoon, there was 2 drops of oil. And the instruction was, and suggestion was, you have to take a round, but be alert. In the 2 hours, the drop of oil should not spill. A spill means should not drop. The man followed the suggestion, or he starts climbing up, descending the stairways. There are many stairways to go up, to go down. And he wonders, after 2 hours, he reaches the room where exactly the wise man is. And wise man says, well done, man, great job. So, man, please tell me, I'm gonna ask you some question. And the question is, did you see the garden that takes 10 years the master gardener to create it? And you must have seen the scenery, the spectacular scenery that is hanging on the wall in my dining hall. And I believe you must have seen the library, the design of this, the astonishing things. The man got embarrassed because during the walking he has fixed his eyes on the teaspoon so that the instruction was the oil should not drop. Because of that, he did not see anything, and finally finally he confessed that no, I did not observe anything during the walk. And here goes the story conclusion. Here is the twist of this story, learning of this story. And the wise man suggests him, this is the problem with us. And this is the problem with us in reality. Nowadays, we are obsessed with the work. The work culture is going beyond what we expect. Like you have 8 hours in shift, but still after work you are not able to finish it, or you are doing your job. So we are completely obsessed with the job, responsibility, anxiety, and that creates anxiety because we don't use our time for the family, for the working, for other things because we are completely engrossed, observed in the job, and so we are not open with other things. Likewise, the conclusion of this story is if we are obsessed with something, it is obvious, it is vivid that we cannot grab other things. Or nowadays, what is happening, we are overloaded with the burden, or this burden is making us unable, or we are falling behind to enhance our skill, to enhance communication. I'm not talking about communication, but the communication is one of the major challenge nowadays. We all agree with that. Without it, without enhancing it, we can go up to a certain layer, but after that, there is a huge obstacle that it demand you to be effective communicator, effective speaker. And yes, this is why many people, they are falling behind, they're lacking because they want to learn, they have been planning for years and years, but not able to start. Start it now. Don't fix your eyes like a teaspoon. So here teaspoon is the job, the work, the always we are upset, and this is called conformity. And the conformity is caused by excessive fear of disapproval, or you can say excessive disapproval is called, and we are obsessed with something. We are trying to show conformity, or we are trying to make somebody happy. We are trying to make my boss happy, the management happy, the senior to happy. So we should not be in that obsession. We have our personal life, we have our personal thing that we have to do. And so if we are open, or after the job we have our personal lifestyle, if you do that, if you focus on that, so we may enhance what we want. We have time, we have everything settled, but the problem is the lifestyle. We are like in the narrow zone, we have a stuck in rut. You are not able to go left, right, focus on job. That's it. That is what this trend is nowadays. So don't be in obsession. Come out. Job is important. We have a lot of commitment, family, children, their education, household chores. A lot of things comes in life. But it doesn't mean that we should not think about other things. We should not enjoy the other things. We should not complete the other commitment that we have in our life. That life is demanding. So start learning, because being an English coach, my main focus was always on the effective communication skill. Or that is why every time my attempt is to give something so that may motivate you. And nowadays, the people around the globe, they are enhancing. You can also enhance it. Don't procrastinate or don't lag behind. Thank you. Bye bye.